back to life like an EpiPen, and she stealing a leopard skin. And check me out, then check me in.
Bully has been one of Kanye's most anticipated albums.
Word?
The recording process of this album is crazier than you would ever think.
Let me find out.
Process
Let me find out.
Kanye craft this album over the last 3 years.
Oh, he was on the
After
album?
facing a number of controversies in America, Kanye decided to change things up and go to Japan.
Damn.
While in Japan, Kanye had established a creative
They pulled up
warehouse
aggressive,
known
huh?
as Yeezy Japan, a sanctuary that was free from any outside influence and a place that could remain private to his trusted artists and collaborators. This warehouse served as a creative wonderland for Kanye, a place where his wildest ideas and creations could run free.
That's fire,
It was
dog.
this
I didn't know
warehouse
that.
Kanye
Look,
would
bro,
go on
I've
to
been a
work on
fucking
his
crazy
album.
Kanye fan for years. When the whole shit went down, I didn't like. I wasn't here like, oh fuck Kanye, and I wasn't here like, man,
See,
cut the
year after
bullshit.
year,
It's
Kanye
fine. He's
always
fine. He's a
strived
genius.
to be bigger
I
and
just
better
kind of let
than
it
his
be, man.
last
I was like,
album.
whatever, man. It's
Each cycle
fine.
meant more
Like,
producers,
it's,
more musicians,
you know,
and bigger studios.
people love to give it
Culminating in his
opinion and then
latest
not
release,
want to
which
help
was
or
Donda,
really dive
and
into
he recorded
anything.
it in a
It's
stadium.
whatever. I just didn't give a
But
fuck. I
since
stopped.
that album,
I
things have
enjoyed the
changed
music and
dramatically
the
for
fashion,
Ye, who felt
and you
that
know,
life had
he's
turned his back on him,
a main
and that
inspiration
he
for a lot of
was
the
being
shit I was
bullied.
into.
I took all that position,
Right.
gave my position coach. Ain't nobody king over me. Any summer, every summer, there's no king. I'm the king because I'm the only one against y'all. I'm the only one that's gonna go against y'all. That's why. That's why.
Or maybe it was
But that
nitrous.
shit right there, that's the shit that I couldn't take.
I'm on the nitrous.
That-
bro, I can't fucking.
This caused a complete change in Kanye, who decided to go
I
back
couldn't take that
to the
angle
essential
in terms of
production
like
elements he
emotionally
used
getting
when
like,
he first started
to
making
try to do my
music.
shit. It didn't work out for me. My mental would
And it's
decline.
this setup consisting of an MPC,
And,
a record player, and a simple sequencer that Kanye decided to return to when making the initial beats and ideas.
You
Well,
said
that's
somewhere where I can record it in here? Or not? I used to know that. I might could learn that better than I could learn the Pro Tools.
But Kanye was not alone when creating the initial ideas for this album. He brought back legendary producers 88 Keys
88
and Shay
Keys,
Pope.
man.
who
But
were
look,
designated
back to what I was saying.
samplers, tasked with finding the best
When Vultures
possible
1 dropped, I
samples
listened, and I was
to use
hyped,
in the
and I like that album. When Vultures 2 dropped, I think I like that album better. And that was my whole healing phase, because I was going through it. I had like my suicidal episode, and like trying to get my mental back. And that album was like healing, man. That bitch, you know what I mean? And now this one I haven't listened to. I listened to a little bit of it, but not really deep dive into it. I just say, yeah, he's super creative, man. Super creative, and he executes. I've never really been able to execute well at all,
The
or get
sampling
close.
experts would dig up a
with
sample,
certain
which
shit
would
that
then
I've
be
done, if I'm being
provided to
completely honest with
Kanye,
myself.
who would give the final approval for the music.
I really like that one sample that we pointed out. It said Tony Williams on it. Yeah,
The singing, right? Now slow it down.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Kanye himself also got involved, returning back to his roots, producing on the ASR-10, the original keyboard he used to chop up the legendary.
I mean, I think he's always been
samples when
producing
he
on that,
first
hasn't he?
started his production career. These samples that Kanye had selected would go on to become the basis of the song.
See, I know that one. I know that song.
Once he had selected an initial sample and idea, he would then begin the writing process. And for this album, the writing process revolved primarily around freestyles, and inspiration from these freestyles often came from group conversations.
I'm giving BBLs to the nannies.
To the what?
The way we would run out of water is people would control it more. It's our most precious resource, and it's been slowly being made to cost money. Yeah, did you ever use a water fountain?
Yes, yes. I was at the skate park every day, so I had no choice.
Wait, so do they still have that there?
No. No.
Do the water fountains don't work no more?
Mm-mm. And that's how.
That's the name of something. We should name something the water fountain.
Oh, I didn't take the water fountains away. That shit actually got my fucking head fucked up.
Once Ye laid the initial groundwork for an idea, he would then bring it into a digital audio
I don't think that's
workstation
that. No, that
where
is
he would
true.
Manipulate it and change the arrangement.
Nah,
many
a
of
couple
these
years ago there
songs
was a water
underwent
fountain I used to hit when I go
dozens
background,
of
and we went and hit it with the
revisions
homies.
until
Like
Ye
we pulled up in the car because I
perfected
was like, bro, you
the
gotta charge the water and shit, man.
Some of these
No, it was
versions
on. It was on, but it was
include
ass.
tuners.
It wasn't like I used to remember it.
See all the lights and shorty she found.
What was all the other? So I don't know how to use the program.
But unlike Ye's previous albums, he started to experiment with new ideas and technologies. One of these included AI, which he used to clone his voice on many of the songs. Even making AI clones of rappers like Dave Blunt's to create the perfect song.
I need Dave Blunt to write to this song, bro. He keep on be like, I can't catch it. And I know like his flows.
Stay away from AI. It's a more negative reaction than auto-tune.
Yeah, so auto-tune you feel like is AI as well.
Exactly. It's in the same family, except people have a more visceral reaction.
There's still a lot to do. It's like the next version of sampling. Like when sampling happened, like the musicians, they hated it. When EDM came in, there was musicians that hated that. And there was people who hated it, auto-tune. And that's people who hate the concept of AI. It's like people hated the ass shots. It became like a standard. Like,
After all this work, Kanye released a version 1 album that would predate the final release by a year. But
Damn.
similar to his previous albums like Donda, he used the strategy of releasing an unfinished version, getting feedback, and then using that to tweak the album. But after this first initial release, Kanye decided to lock in and remove AI from the album. He would also go on to develop a number of new songs featuring major artists like Travis Scott. And as Kanye got closer to the final album release, he began incorporating elements from the live arrangements for shows he did prior to the release. This included the talk box on songs like All the Love.
That one reminded me of Frank Ocean's talk box with the Stevie Wonder sample.
In the end, Bully was one of Kanye's craziest recording moments. After this, who knows what he'll do next. I hope y'all enjoyed this video.
That was it. That was a good vid, man. That was a good vid.
And if you did,
Man,
please leave a
shout out to Ye, man. I wish him the best. Peace and love to the world. That's my message. I'm not gonna get too much into the politics. You got all Kanye related shit. I'm not really gonna.
What if you
I
could
give it
make a
like-
song using only your voice?
I ain't gonna say.
Let's start with the drums.
I know I got a lot of love for Ye, man. I got a lot of love.